owner of Jimmy Bean's Wool.
And I'm Dannette, and I used to work at Jimmy Bean's. And we get the chance today to talk to you about some needles and things that we like. So we're going to start off with, I'll go first with the Addies, because I actually like these a lot. I actually call these the DeLoreans, and because they're silver. And if you remember the DeLorean car, you're old enough like me.
Like Back
anyway,
to the Future?
Yes, Back to the Future. So they're the silver nickel plated. What I like about them is they're really smooth and they're fast, and which, if you've worked with other things, then you really notice the difference once you've moved on to the Addies. Try and get it back on the bag here. They come in all kinds of ranges of sizes and lengths. And then there's a new one that I haven't had a chance to work with yet, but the lace one. And what I like.
This is what it looks like here.
Got
They
a
have
nice
the gold
point.
tips, and they're they can be used for lace work, but also if you like a very sharp tip, they're wonderful. Another use for the Addies is it works very well on yarns that tend to stick, like a wooden needle. They go on very smoothly and they're easy to work with. Maybe not the very slick yarn.
Right.
In
A
that
fast
case,
yarn and a fast needle.
right,
is
in
not
that
a good
case you
combo.
would use the wooden needles.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and then they have the 40-inch ones. Have you done the magic loop, or have you guys knit socks with these at all?
I haven't done the
I have
magic
not
loop
yet,
on them, but
no.
I've done just about everything else. I use them for pretty much everything.
Okay. And good lengths, they go from 16 to 40-inch.
Blankets, use them for baby blankets. Also, if you're into felting, which I am, and I'll talk about something else later, the bigger needles are great because you're doubling your yarn, and you can get a lot of distance when you have the fatter yarns, fatter needles. So they come up in a really big size as well.
Okay. And they're, you might want to explain that they're circular, but it doesn't mean you have to knit circularly.
Exactly. If you haven't knit with circular needles, I like them. I actually, at the beginning I didn't because it was such a switch from a straight needle, but anything that you can do on a straight, you can do on a circular, so they're a good investment as well.
And often, if you have a tendency to drop your needle, your single needles, the circular needles are wonderful.
So this is something
you don't
that's
have to
flat.
worry.
Knit flat, and you just go back and forth. So just as if you had two straight needles, you can use this the same way. But also you can join something in the round. So if you're doing any of the knitting pure and simple patterns, patterns that are knit in the round, they're great because they're fast, and you just go round and round.
They travel well.
The old woman in my hometown takes your name and writes it down, and she sends your fortunes to your door. Have a theater for half a year, wanna know if love is near. Am I bound to walk these streets on my own?